Welcome, my dear students of class 8. My dear students, today topic is the microorganism, whether they are foe or friend. Dear student, you are looking some images on your screen, and these images are the images of the different types of the microorganisms, especially bacteria, especially bacteria. And as you are looking here, that the bacteria are of several types. Bacteria are of several types on the basis of their shape and on the basis of their staining and on the basis of whether they are beneficial or whether they are harmful. So my dear students, these are the on the basis of shape. You are looking here the different types of the bacteria, and these bacteria are just you can see these bacteria. Some bacteria are round shaped, some bacteria are rod shaped, some bacteria are spiral, some bacteria are of comma shape. So many shapes of the bacteria are here, and these bacteria are mainly for the either they will be beneficial or they will be harmful. So, my dear student, now let us take the example of the useful bacteria. My dear student, the useful bacteria are the bacteria whose are beneficial for us, like lactobacillus, rhizobium, azobacter, and nitrobacter. My dear student, these four types of the bacteria, lactobacillus that is found in the curd as the lactic acid bacillus, and this bacteria is very helpful in the different types of the processes in our body, like vitamin synthesis and maintaining the intestinal flora. So, dear students, come to the next bacteria, that is the uh, rhizobium. My dear student, rhizobium is found in the root nodule of the leguminous plant, means the plant which producing the pulses. The pulse producing plants are having root nodules, and in that root nodules these bacteria are found, like the bacteria's name is rhizobium. So what happens, rhizobium absorbs the atmospheric nitrogen and it converts that nitrogen into the nitrate, and it gives that nitrate to the plants, so that plant synthesize the amino acid and protein. My dear students, come to next bacteria, that is the azobacter and nitrobacter. These bacteria are mainly responsible for the releasing the nitrogen from the dead and decaying materials into the environment, so that nitrogen percentage will be maintained. That is in the nitrogen cycle. So that bacteria maintain the nitrogen cycle in the atmosphere. My dear students, come to the harmful bacteria. As you are looking here, several types of the bacteria, rod shape. This rod shape bacteria, this rod shape. This is the rod shape bacteria. These are the round shape bacteria, round bacteria. So round bacteria again. So round bacteria is called cocci. Rod shape bacteria, these rod shape bacteria are called bacillus. And comma shape bacteria are called vibrio. And spiral shape bacteria are called spiral shape bacteria are called spirulum. So these type of the bacteria on the basis of their shape and size. Now come to the classification of that bacteria on the basis of their Gram staining. If bacteria retain the stain, then that bacteria is called Gram positive bacteria. If bacteria does not retain the stain, that bacteria will be the Gram negative bacteria. If bacteria neither take the stain nor lose the stain, then that bacteria will be called acid fast bacteria. My dear students, some harmful bacteria are Mycobacterium tuberculosis, and that bacteria is mainly for the causing tuberculosis in human. So that is the acid fast type of bacteria. My dear student, come to next, that is the gamma safe bacteria. The Vibrio cholerae. Vibrio cholerae is responsible for the producing. Vibrio cholerae is responsible for the producing cholera. Salmonella typhi is responsible for the producing typhoid disease, and Streptococcus pneumoniae is for the pneumonia. So, my dear students, these are the some bacteria that you have already listened here. My dear students, come to second microorganism, that is the virus. Come to the viruses, my dear students. Viruses are of two types. One is that is DNA virus, and next is that is RNA virus. So, RNA and DNA viruses are there. That viruses are responsible for the different types of the diseases. My dear students, RNA viruses are called retrovirus, while DNA viruses are called general virus. My dear students, these viruses are so harmful that you can understand some diseases that is caused by the virus, different virus like encephalitis, meningitis, hepatitis, polio, chickenpox, Japanese encephalitis, and so on. So, especially HIV/AIDS virus, that is the retrovirus, that is also harmful, very harmful to produce the HIV, to produce the AIDS in human, and so many types of these bacteria are there. My dear, these viruses are there. My dear students, come to the third one, that is the microorganism, that is called algae. So, my dear student, algae are again another type of the microorganism, and that is for the maintaining the phytoplankton, and that phytoplankton is available for the food for the aquatic animals like fishes. My dear students, the fishes and other aquatic animals like prawn, phyla, frog, they depend upon the phytoplankton and zooplankton. Zooplankton, the constituent of the zooplankton are different types of the protozoans and small microscopic zooplanktons. They are responsible for the providing nourishment to the aquatic animals. My dear students, this microorganism, that is either friend or foe, that you can elaborate this as the four types of the different types of bacteria. They causes the different types of the diseases. Viruses, they causes the different types of the diseases. And algae, mainly algae, that is Chlamydomonas, Nostoc, Volvox, and Spirogyra. So these microscopic algae are constitute the different types of the phytoplankton in the water, and they will be available for the food to the fishes. One more bacteria, that is called blue-green algae, that is cyanobacteria, which is responsible for the autotrophic nutrition, and that bacteria is having the chloroplast in its cell. So, dear students, these are some bacteria, viruses, and algae. My dear students, come to the next, that is some type of fungi. My dear students, here you are looking some fungi like this mushroom. So mushroom, that is a multicellular organism, and that mushroom is for the food to us. So this fungi is useful for us. Other fungi are like Rhizopus and Rhizopus, Penicillium, mushroom. So yeast that is very useful in the formation of the cake and bakery industry. So yeast, mushroom that is available for the food. So this is friend. Yeast and mushroom is a friend. Rhizopus, that is that bacteria that is called bread mold, that is harmful. And penicillium, that is useful because Alexander Fleming first of all discovered the antibiotic penicillin with the help of this penicillium fungi. So my dear students, when you consult the book, you will find all the diagrammatic representation of these microorganisms while studying it. So dear students, for today, this is all about the some microorganisms, and in the next video you will be able to learn something more. Thank you very much. Have a good day.